Today, today I'm going to be reacting to GTA 6, new leaks, trailer 3 rumors, and more.
A massive month for GTA 6. Look, over the past month, there have been a lot of rumors flying around about a potential trailer 3 coming soon.
I hope we get trailer 3 soon, bro. I want to see if the characters get even better compared to the second trailer. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm talking about the fact that the first trailer and the second trailer, the characters look so much better. The second trailer, they look so much better than the first one. I want to see if that happens again or what. And then, so obviously, I'm going to react to the trailer, and then we should get a gameplay trailer maybe October, maybe about a month before it comes out. September might be the earliest. I don't know. I would assume it's September or October we can expect the gameplay trailer.
A couple new GTA.
I'm pretty sure we might get the trailer 3 soon.
Those. And
we might get trailer 3 either this month or May. Or, I mean, we could get it anytime during summer. So who knows? More. Could there be April, May, June, July, August?
So let's not waste any time. This is absolutely everything you missed. GTA 6
I would assume
over the past month. Let's start off with something that actually
June, July. One of those 3 months might be.
We have some new GTA 6 leaks. This was about a week ago, and this leak actually comes from LinkedIn, because on LinkedIn, a former Rockstar Games graphics programmer shared some information about what they had been working on while at Rockstar Games. So as you can see here, this is what was in this developer's bio on LinkedIn. You can see they worked at Rockstar Games from February 2020 to April 2023, so just over 3 years. And they kind of leaked 2 features here. So it says GTA 6 took lead on the next generation procedural breakable glass system for vehicles and props. And the second one, which is more exciting for content creators, was responsible for designing tools for production to capture in-game footage with extra details from our rendering system. So these are actually 2 kind of big leaks. Now, do we know this is real 100%? No, okay, it could have been fake. Kind of seems strange that it would be fake, especially since this programmer has now deleted all of this from their LinkedIn page. They got the call from Rockstar, I'm assuming, so they had to take that down. But one, having a next generation procedural breakable glass system, that kind of just shows how insane and insanely detailed GTA 6 is going to be. You know, assuming which part of a window you shoot or hit, depending on what you hit it with, how fast the thing you hit it with is moving, the glass is probably going to break in completely different ways. And the fact that this dev took the lead on this means that there was probably a whole team assigned to just the glass system, which is kind of mind-blowing when you think about it. This game's going to be absolutely...
If it's true, that's probably part of the reason they delayed it, like, was it 3 times or was it only 2? I swear it was at least 3-4 times. I just can't think of all the dates we had. The only 2 that come to mind are May 2026 and, well, the current November 19th date. Because all we knew, correct me if I'm wrong, but all we knew before was 2025, fall 2025, so it could have been any time during fall from, like, September to November, December. I don't know when winter starts. I would assume late December, early January. So, like, from September to October, November. Actually, I think winter starts early December. So yeah, from September to November, it could have been released any time during those months, because all they told us was fall. But I think we've only had 2, like, full release dates. Before, I think we only had the year. Because wasn't it summer 2025 and then they changed the fall 2025? Because I think the leaks before the trailer, we found out it was summer, and then they changed it to fall, and then 2026, and then... So yeah, if that's how they're doing it, one, I would expect COVID to have something to do with the delay. But also, if little details like that have a whole team working on it, that could also be part of it. They have full teams working on the smallest things.
It's crazy, and I mean, if they're doing this,
so much little details.
Who knows what they could be doing this for, what other systems they could be doing this for, right? And, I mean, this is one of the reasons the game is taking so long to make. Rockstar is trying to make this, well, the most ambitious game ever made, literally. Now, also pretty exciting that we know we're going to be getting in-game footage capture, sort of like the Rockstar editor from GTA 5. That's going to be coming back, it seems, which is actually a really big deal, especially if you're a content creator or you just like filming content within the game. You would know that Red Dead 2 didn't have this, and that was a big deal. That really restricts the amount of content that people can make for the game. So the fact that it looks like GTA 6 is gonna have the Rockstar editor, and it's gonna be bigger and better than ever, is awesome for content creation. It means we might see some in-game movies and stuff like that. Let's move on to the next story. This one, look, it's more just rumors, I'm gonna be honest. There has been a bit of buzz, let's say, within the community that Trailer 3 is gonna be coming out in April, particularly early April. I think a lot of this sort of just comes out of boredom. We did get Game Riot, who is a YouTuber, come out and say that they're hearing we might get something GTA 6 related in April, but sort of contradicting this, Tom Henderson, on the other hand, said that he doesn't think we're going to get anything until August for GTA 6.
Yeah. I'm going to read this even though he's probably going to read it. I'm going to read it anyways. Tom Henderson still predicts GTA 6 trailer 3 will drop before the Take-Two Interactive earnings call in August. I know a lot of people are expecting it before the call in May. I genuinely think when Rockstar says summer, they mean peak summer. We will have to wait and see.
If you want to know where I land on this,
August.
I'm going to take a stab at it. This is not some insider info. This is just a calculated prediction from me. Red Dead 2 came out in October. GTA 5 came out in September. So both of them came out at the end of the year. Interestingly, though, both third trailers, so trailer 3 for Red Dead 2 and the third trailers for GTA 5, which was the Michael, Franklin, and Trevor trailers, both came out at the end of April or the start of May. So as you can see here, the GTA 5 trailer 3 came out May 1st. That's Australian time. In the US, that was April 30. And Red Dead trailer 3 came out on May 2nd. So end of April, start of May. This seems like kind of the right time. Of course, Rockstar released trailer 2 for GTA 6 at the start of May last year, and one of the main reasons they did that is because it also lines up with the Take-Two Interactive earnings calls, and very good chance that the next Take-Two Interactive earnings call is going to be at the start of May. So if I was going to guess, I'm going to say late April to early May for trailer 3, which is cool. That's only a month away-ish. Now, there are rumors, like I said.
I would hope that's true. But, I mean, Tom Henderson's apparently been, like, really spot on with what he thinks. At least I would assume. Based on these TGG videos, it sounds like he has some pretty good thought about this. And correct me if I'm wrong, I think TGG said a few times that Tom Henderson isn't a GTA employee. He's just a fan or something that knows quite a bit about it. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. He might be an employee, but I don't think he is. I think he's just a normal dude.
Going around that we could be getting something early April, mid-April, something along those lines. I'm not going to say that that's not going to happen. It could.
If that does happen, then like I said, well, I said a month or two before. If it comes out in April, maybe even August could be when the gameplay trailer comes out. I don't know. I would assume, though, at least a month before is where it's, like, makes the most sense.
Hopefully it does.
2 at most, but I would assume it would be in October we get the gameplay trailer.
But history points towards later in the month. That's that. Okay, next topic. Are we going to talk about this again? I think we're going to talk about this again. The GTA 6 $100 debate. Is GTA 6 going to be $100? I think it's going to be...
I think it's going to be around like $80 to $85. I don't think it's going to be $100.
About this, but we're going to do
It'd be between. I'll give myself a little more range. I would assume the base game. So like we have the deluxe, which that might be $100. That could probably be $100. But the base game's probably between $70 to $85. Without tax. So including tax, maybe closer to 90. I don't know how much tax adds. I don't know. Or maybe even including tax. Who knows?
Let's go. Strauss Zelnick, the CEO of Take-Two Interactive, was actually on a podcast over, I think it was a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and he was asked about whether we'll see real advertisements in Take-Two Interactive games. Sort of a weird question to be asked, but I think his response put an end to the $100 debate with GTA 6, hopefully once and for all. So I'll play the response and we'll talk about it.
I'll also ask the other question that came up with Matthew Ball was in-game advertising, because obviously in mobile it's now so big, it's worth almost the entirety of the PC console content revenue combined. But given that trend and the success you've had with ads and through your mobile games through Zynga, do you see an opportunity for advertising within the PC and console space?
Well, for free-to-play titles, yes. For titles for which you've paid $70 or $80, no.
No.
We have some limited advertising inside games like NBA 2K because that, it fits with the vernacular. You want to see advertising in an arena, in a stadium, because you would if you were there in real life. But that's not a big economic contributor.
So this has been making a bit of noise in the community, especially with how Strauss responded specifically. He said there will be no advertisements in games that are between $70 and $80, which I think...
So, like I said, the game's probably going to be around $70 to $80. Like, literally exactly what I said.
If it doesn't, it definitely should squash all discussions about GTA 6 being $100. It's quite clear that Take-Two Interactive plans for games to be around $70 to $80 on the high end. And that's what I think GTA 6 is going to be, $80 US. So let's stop talking about that. Hopefully, this is the last time we ever have to talk about that, because I think it's silly that a game could cost $100 US. It's not going to happen. If it does, hey, come back, flame me for it. I'm telling you, it's not going to happen.
The what's it called, that game? There is a game on the PlayStation Store that's over $100. It's like $109, I think, something around there. It might be the 007 Flight, whatever. Maybe not, though. I don't know.
Yeah, some extremely sad news. Starting on April 2nd, you've probably heard about this. PlayStation will be increasing the price of PlayStation 5 across the board, across the world. In the US, PS5 prices are going up from $500 to $600.
I already own a PS5, so it doesn't affect me.
£500. And in the EU, they're going to be €600, which is kind of just crazy to think about. This means the PS5 Pro is going to be $900 US, which is, yeah, that's a lot. So if you don't,
I'm good with my Spider-Man 2 exclusive one, bro. I'm chilling.
Maybe wait for a sale, or if you play on PC, maybe this is another reason to try and wait it out until it eventually comes to PC. But yeah, this is terrible news, nonetheless. Don't really know what else to say on that one. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the next topic. For our final topic of the day, it's to do with GTA 6's budget. This has been a really hot topic for like a couple years now. You've probably heard the estimates that GTA 6 is going to cost $2 billion.
I've seen shorts by this podcast called the why am I blanking? I watch them like every day. Hold up. Something Mad Project. Hold up. I'm blanking right now. Let me just look at my subscription so I can see who I'm subscribed to, so I can find their channel. Blanking on what it's called. Here, I'll let the video play while I'm looking for it.
To make. Some people said it's going to cost $1 billion to make, but now, over the past week, for whatever reason, discussion has sort of taken off, and people are now predicting that it's going to cost over $3 billion.
Okay, so they're called the Makeshift Project. They've made a few shorts related to like comparing these things to GTA 6. I forget what it was, but they said even the Burj Khalifa was like 1 point something billion compared to GTA 6, which is like 2 point something billion. Let's see if it's more or less than 2 point. I'd say 3 billion. I can't remember what they said exactly, but I think it was somewhere around there.
People that have
Does
started this conversation.
Does TGG have more or less
on Twitter or X?
of a
Reese
price
interviews a
that
lot
he
of game
thinks
developers.
it's
He's even recently
costing?
interviewed some former developers from Rockstar Games, so go check him out if you want. And Reese came out to say the budget for GTA 6 looks like it will be $3 billion once it's all said and done.
So
I've
more.
been saying for ages that it would
I mean, I was expecting it to be more than what the makeshift project guys were saying, because I mean, they're going off of what they see at the moment. GTA 6 is still like a few months away, like at least 5-6 months away still. No, 7 months away. Wait. Seven months away. Okay, I was right.
Other developers 15 to 20 years to match what Rockstar is doing with GTA 6. I wasn't exaggerating. Some of the stuff
not counting April, guys, obviously.
Ambitious. Come November, you'll all see where.
So including April, 8
Honestly,
months.
I believe that no game will catch
7 months from the 19th of
15
April.
to 20 years, because as we discovered earlier in this video, they have an entire team dedicated to the glass system in the game. So yeah, it's going to be expensive. It's going to be hard for other companies to match it, that's for sure. But the other person who's sparked this $3 billion discussion is Salco on YouTube. He's an up-and-coming YouTuber. He's part of the GTA 6 mapping Discord as well, so go sub to him if you haven't already. And he breaks down what he thinks is gonna be the cost for GTA 6's development, taking into account wages in different parts of the world, how many people Rockstar has employed, how long the game's been in development, all of this stuff. And the estimate he came up with was just over $3.4 billion, which, if that's true, no company is going to be able to match this for a very, very, very long time, if ever. But I think the reality is, with this one, we don't know. We just don't know how much this game costs to develop. They'll tell us eventually, but as for now, we don't know. I mean, look, we've had estimates at $1
price
billion.
Is probably still going to be going up.
At $3.4 billion. That's a pretty big difference. You know, that's a $2.4 billion difference. That's not pocket change, right? So I think the fact that we're getting such a wide...
I wish I had $1 billion, even $1 billion, Bill. Like, Rockstar is putting every penny into this game. I wonder, what is Rockstar worth? What is Rockstar Games net worth? $20 billion. Okay, Take-Two. Let's see what Take-Two's is. I don't know. Do they share a net worth? Because they work with Rockstar. 35.13 billion to 37. Okay, so they're around like 57 billion together.
I had variants of predictions here.
Now let's see what game company has most money. Tencent is the world's largest game company by revenue. What is Rockstar ranked on the most wealthy game companies? Top 10. So Take-Two's top 10. Interest. Doesn't say anything about Rockstar alone, but Take-Two apparently for the most part.
Educated guesses, sure, but still guesses on this one. But if you do want to check Salco's video out, check it out. I'll leave it linked down below. It's a good watch. It's a fun watch. But at the end of the day, we don't know for sure. And that's everything that happened in GTA 6 this month.
Anyway, so that's going to be the end of the video. Bye, guys.